Hello to all of you. Welcome to Voyage and Delight, back for another thrilling episode. We're going to take you on a fantastical tour around Paris, the global center of fashion, also known as the City of Love. Put on your berets and join us as we explore the top 10 destinations in this captivating city that you simply must see. Let's get started. The Eiffel Tower, a famous representation of Paris, marks the start of our journey. This Gustave Eiffel masterpiece, which towers over the city, is a must-see. The Eiffel Tower is an experience unlike any other, whether you're walking around the Champ de Mars or climbing to the top for a stunning panoramic view. One of the most famous landmarks in the world, the Eiffel Tower, has a long and illustrious history that began in the late 1800s. Origins and construction, 1887 to 1889. The Eiffel Tower's concept came about as part of the planning for the Exposition Universelle, World's Fair, in Paris in 1889, which was arranged to commemorate the French Revolution's 100th anniversary. The contest to create the exposition's centerpiece was won by engineer Gustave Eiffel. Beginning in 1887, the tower's construction was finished on March 31, 1889. A little more than 2 years later, design and structure, the architect Stephen Sylvester is credited with designing the Eiffel Tower's characteristic arched top. Together with senior engineers Émile Nouguier and Maurice Koechlin of Eiffel's business. When the tower was completed, it was the highest man-made structure in the world, rising 324 meters, 1,063 feet, above the ground. Critique and controversy. The Eiffel Tower was criticized during construction by a number of people, including intellectuals and artists who thought its design was overly contemporary and industrial. At first, a number of well-known French authors and painters signed a petition against its building because they thought it was an ugly structure. Early years and use, the Eiffel Tower swiftly came to represent Paris and France, even in spite of the initial dispute. It functioned as a transmission tower as well as a scientific facility for physics and meteorological studies. It also gained popularity as a tourist destination and among locals, adapting to new roles and surviving wars. The Eiffel Tower was strategically important in both World Wars. It was used as a wireless telegraphy center in World War I, and the French resistance severed the elevator wires in World War II to impede the German occupants. The Eiffel Tower kept changing and adapting after the conflicts, eventually turning into a representation of harmony and peace. Tourist attraction. The Eiffel Tower is a popular tourist destination that welcomes millions of tourists each year and has come to represent Paris over the years. It is a must-see monument because of its observation decks, which provide amazing views of the city, restorations and upkeep. To preserve its distinctive beauty and structural soundness, the Eiffel Tower has undergone a number of paint jobs and renovations. It has undergone numerous coats of paint, all in dark tones, to keep rust and corrosion at bay. The Eiffel Tower, which represents the inventiveness of the late 19th century and the splendor of Paris, is a monument to human creativity and architectural prowess today. The Louvre Museum, the biggest art museum in the world and an internationally known historic site, is the next item on our list. For those who love art, the Louvre is an actual treasure trove because it is home to the renowned Mona Lisa among many other masterpieces. Remember to take in the stunning architecture and little courtyards. To the area's historical context, world's largest art museum, the Louvre, a primary storehouse of human artistic achievement, is currently the largest art museum in the world. From ancient civilizations to the 19th century, a wide range of cultures and eras are represented in its extensive collection. The history of the Louvre Museum bears witness to its adaptability, tenacity, and unwavering dedication to conserving and presenting the artistic legacy of the globe. The Louvre remains a shining example of art and culture on the international scene, drawing millions of tourists each year. Napoleon and the Louvre. Early 19th century Napoleon Bonaparte was instrumental in determining the future of the Louvre because he understood the political and cultural importance of art. His victories throughout Europe led to the acquisition of several works of art, greatly enhancing the collection of the museum. Mona Lisa theft, 1911. One of the most well-known events in the history of the Louvre took place in 1911 when Leonardo da Vinci's painting Mona Lisa was taken. Following a mystery 2-year disappearance that attracted international interest, the painting was found. The Mona Lisa achieved previously unheard-of prominence thanks to the incident. Architectural changes. 20th century. The Louvre saw considerable architectural modifications during this century. When architect I.M. Pei's glass pyramid entryway was unveiled in 1989, it added a contemporary element to the area's historical context. World's largest art museum, the Louvre, a primary storehouse of human artistic achievement, is currently the largest art museum in the world. From ancient civilizations to the 19th century, a wide range of cultures and eras are represented in its extensive collection. The history of the Louvre Museum bears witness to its adaptability, tenacity, and unwavering dedication to conserving and presenting the artistic legacy of the globe. The Louvre remains a shining example of art and culture on the international scene, drawing millions of tourists each year. Royal residence. 14th to 17th century. The Louvre changed during the ensuing centuries. The medieval Louvre was destroyed by King Francis I in the 16th century, and work on a magnificent palace in the Renaissance style got underway. The palace was improved and expanded by succeeding kings, who turned it into a royal home. Change from a private to a public museum. Late 18th century. The Louvre was greatly impacted by the French Revolution of 1789. In 1793, the revolutionary government chose to open the Louvre as a museum to the public in an effort to further the values of equality and accessibility. It turned into a storage facility for paintings that the church and royalty had seized. The origins of the Louvre can be found in the late 12th century, when King Philip II built a fortification beside the Seine River to protect the city of Paris. The Louvre, a fortress, was ideally located at the western boundary of the city. Situated in Paris, France, the Musée du Louvre is a storied and internationally recognized establishment. Over the course of its illustrious 8 centuries, the museum has transformed from a medieval stronghold to a universal representation of art and culture.